6 eggs and some tomato. 6 eggs and tomatoes. Tomato and 6 eggs. I'm absolutely exhausted. See, tomatoes are really good for your digestive system. And also, it tastes good. You know, it just adds another thing that'll fill you up. At least in my opinion. 5 eggs. You can never go wrong with eggs, you know. A little quick source of protein. Oh man, just busted. My eggs is broke. Honey rice, sardines, tomatoes. Actually, we'll do 4.5 or do 3.5 tomatoes, just for funsies. I'm also gonna have to redo this egg because, unfortunately, I messed it up. So, I'm gonna be redoing that egg. I'm gonna make burgers tonight for my meals, so I'll just add that egg on that instead of, throwing it away or whatever. It's still a good egg. I just messed it up just a little bit. Some more of this olive oil on this mood. There we go. Much better. I'm going to turn this heat down a lot more. Like, it's always a hit or miss. I'll get them like real good, or I'll just get them horrible, and my eggs will suck. Like I really just said it is. I didn't even know you don't have to flip them at one point. Like, so you can make your eggs all types in different ways, you know. Make them fried, scrambled. It doesn't matter, but I'm just eating 5 because even though it's technically my day off, I'm just gonna eat protein because if I have it, why not eat it, you know, instead of just eating junk. I did some football drills with my brother this morning. So I'm gonna get some, and then I had chicken and rice, and then I had, which is healthy fats, I had avocado. So I just put that, that was so good. I had that with the banana, and then I had my vitamins, which is fish oil. What up, how you doing? I had that with my vitamins, which is fish oil, vitamin C, and cranberries for your digestive system. All those are really good. I'm gonna flip this. I got it. I got the flip. It didn't break this time. I used to play football, not anymore. I just did some. I quit about I'd say like 7 months ago. But now I just powerlift and I do strongman stuff. If you guys know what that is. Strongman and powerlifting is what I do. I like lifting heavy weight. You know. Number 2. You play football, bro? I'll probably film my meal prepping stuff tomorrow because I usually meal prep, go to church, and then I meal prep after church, or maybe before. It just kind of depends on the time of day, honestly, and what I'm doing. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna do 5 eggs, maybe six. I'm pretty hungry, dude. My last meal was what time is it? 2. My last meal was about 12:30. So I usually wait every 3 hours to eat. But like I said, if I'm just eating stuff that's healthy, so and it's not like I'm, you know, eating. Like I said, it's not like I'm eating like freaking 8 slices of pizza and I don't know, hot Cheetos. I'm just eating eggs and dude, eggs and tomatoes. I did that when I was up in Oregon. Absolutely. If would you kill and eat Pikachu if it was life or death? 100%. Protein's protein. Yeah, I would. Sorry. I need gains, you know. And yeah, I would. I'm sorry. Would you kill if it was life or death and eat Pikachu? That's the real question here. You know, that's the real question. Yeah. So like I said, I took my vitamins. I take zinc and magnesium for muscle recovery. Muscle recovery is one thing I recommend everybody to do is recovery. You need to recover. I didn't used to do that a lot, and just recently, about a week ago, I started doing a lot more recovery stuff because I lift a lot of heavy weight, so I need the recovery, you know. So it's like, you know, depending on what that recovery looks like maybe like an hour or two of stretching, then hitting the hot tub, or you know, yeah, but not if it was Ash's Pikachu. That's fair. I wouldn't do that either. If it was Ash's Pikachu, I wouldn't do that. But you know, like if it's like an hour of you know, if you don't have a hot tub, then just an hour of just sitting there relaxing, you know, then you know, stretching, ice, cold therapy, heating therapy, sauna, stuff like that. Like I said, it really just depends on what the equipment you have, right? Because if you have good equipment and good recovery stuff, you know, then that's all that matters. But like, you know, recovery stuff is very expensive. Like all the big shots, like Eddie Hall and you know Brian Shaw. Who else? Freaking, you know, the Tom Stalton. I forgot how you say his name. You know, they all have these big recovery stuff, but once again, those guys are rich, so that's the difference between an average Joe and a you know strongman competitor that's made a lot of money and has sponsorships. That's the only you know I mean, that's the only thing I would say about the recovery stuff because I didn't really care about recovery um, at all until recently when I started watching Eddie Hall and like I've just been trying to collect more recovery things for recovery. Because it's like if you don't have recovery, then how do you expect your body to feel good for the next week, the next day? You know, it's just all about putting your body. What are you putting your body through, right? How much recovery do you need for the amount of workouts that you're doing? You know, maybe you don't need as much recovery time as some other dude, you know. But if like this hypothetically, let's say I went to the gym today, I hit back, I did heavy deadlifts, so 400 pounds, 500 pounds on deadlifts, and then I came home and did nothing. See, that's recovery, yeah, but you're still gonna feel like crap. So why not tense up, you know, untense the back muscles, lower back muscles, your quads, by doing some, uh, you know, like some light stretching, some, you know, maybe before you leave the gym, I always go to the sauna before or after my workout, and I go in there for 20, 30, or 20 to 15 minutes, and then I come home and I put my heating pad on, and then I do, you know, I put icy hot on, and then I do, you know, stretches, just stretch it out. I'm gonna get some cold therapy here, so. Ooh, that one broke. That's one broke. And it's like that's really what I gotta say about recovery. Like I used to be so like all against recovery, you know. But then I realized like you're not gonna go far if you want longevity and what you do. You're not gonna go far if you don't recover. It's just as simple as it gets. And the eating good, you know. If you just do those two things, you'll be set, you know. And if you don't, then unfortunately you're not gonna get far because you're not recovering your body enough. And like I said, some people need more recovery than other people. But I'm pretty exhausted, dude. I want to go nappies, but I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima. That game is absolutely fire, by the way. Shout out to my mom. Love you. Oh, waiting for this one to cook. But highly recommend getting eggs in your system. Eggs are just like I said, quick. Honestly, tuna too. You get little packs of tuna. That's what I bring to school. Little packs of tuna. Those craps are gas, dude. And there's like depending on which ones you get, there's like 15 to 16 grams of protein in it. And it's just like I said, it's a really fast protein. So you don't have to worry about meal prepping. Like I have meal preps in here. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is my meal prep for this week. So it's literally just avocado with chicken and rice. Like how simple is that? That's just a simple meal. It's just literally avocado, chicken and rice. That's what I eat, you know, at school and stuff like that. It's a really simple meal and it tastes really good. You know, I'll bring one of those. And it just sucks I have to eat it pretty much cold when I'm at school, but it is what it is. You know, getting your protein in is one of the main things that if you do, like you can, dude, if you just like, even if let's say hypothetically you didn't work out and if you just ate good, I feel like you would get leaner. Like you want to be muscular, but you would just get leaner, you know, like an athletic type of build, but just not as muscular. What is that? 1, 2, 3. I was over here wondering why that wasn't cooking. Okay. Let that boil up a little bit. We are on our last egg. Oh, this one's frozen. Here you go. Holy crap. This pan is like dented in. It's so weird. Yeah, so I think later I'm gonna make burgers for my next meal. And I think I'm gonna make like 2 burgers and like put like 2 burgers and then 2 slices of 2 eggs and then 2 tomato or something. That sounds really good. I've been watching a lot of freaking. I had In-N-Out the other day for one of my meals. Top tier. Absolutely top tier. This is cooking fast, dude. Yeah, I think I'll just do 5 eggs with tomatoes, and then that's what I'll just do it like that. It's just better that way. Tomatoes up there. And then ketchup. Also, make sure you guys stay hydrated. Water is very, very, very good for you. It seems like it doesn't even feel like it's on, which is weird. So that's my last egg. And then we'll eat some ketchup, because why not, you know? I'm just going to throw this one on here. I mean, why not? I'll eat some more later. It's not like I'm not eating any yet. That one's almost done. Always, if you meal prep, always just cook as you clean because it just makes it so much easier. 100%. Oh, I was so lucky. I almost broke the egg again for the sixth time in a row. While that's cooking, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. Come over here. Wash my hands. I'm gonna eat. I'm freaking starving and tired. I fasted this morning till like probably around 11, just for like just for my biblical stuff and just because I ate like crap yesterday, you know. So it's like I have my cheat days, but when you eat good for like 5 days, it just kind of throws you off, you know. You know, if you don't eat good, if you do eat good and then don't eat good, it really just throws you off. In my general opinion. This is done. Okay, you guys, you want to see the final product? Here it is. 5 eggs, well, 5.5, and then 3.5 slices of tomato. And that is it. So, thank you guys for watching me cook my second lunch. I will see you guys later.